So TikTok, guys, it's going to be delayed a little bit longer from being shut down because our president leader himself said that he's going to give it a little bit of extension, more 90 days extensions again. So TikTok will stay operational here in the United States, giving it more time to actually give it to find an American company to buy it. But this keeps getting delayed, and it feels like I don't really get any forward motion. So those guys, tell me, you hear anything great about this? I feel like it's just kind of delay, and hoping that somebody will figure out in the future. I hope it works out. There's a lot of great people at TikTok that I know, so I hope they can keep rocking and rolling, but we got to work this out soon, guys. We can't delay it for a year. I got to tell you, though, TikTok will keep coming back, but I got to tell you, National Treasure is coming back. Tucci, guys. Stanley Tucci is doing Tucci in Italy. Season 2 has been picked up for 5 more episodes for season 2. I love Stanley Tucci, guys. What a great guy. He's a crown jewel. He's a man of the people. He's a Tucci. He's in Italy eating stuff all the time, and I love to watch him. And in there is his homeland. He's excited. He's having a great time. This has been an awesome show so far. I want to see where it goes. I mean, it's just fun. We need, sometimes we just need fun stuff these days. So I'm happy that Stanley Tucci is coming back, and good for him. He's a national treasure. I got to tell you, never mess with a national treasure. That's why I got to tell you, throw the book at that doctor that gave that ketamine to Matthew Perry, because they're apparently going to go after him pretty big right now. Guys, I don't know if you heard about this, but Matthew Perry, we talked about it a long time ago. If you missed this, of course, I doubt you missed it, but unfortunately he did die from that ketamine overdose. But a little bit of time. That time has gone by. One of the doctors out of Santa Monica has come forward. Now, he was being charged, Salvador Palencia, he was being charged for, of course, eating these drugs, like giving him too much that caused his overdose. Now, he's officially taken a plea deal with the court system now, Department of Justice, and so 4 counts of distribution of ketamine he's being charged for, and 40 years behind bars he can be getting right now, guys. Up to $1 million worth of fines as well. And there was supposed to be a trial, but now that's all pushed aside because he has taken this plea deal. Again, he knows he did. He came forward. He fessed up to it. There was this whole ring of people that were supplying him ketamine, and he unfortunately lost one of the greats out there. It really bums me out because honestly, I never want to hear anything bad about somebody. I never want to see something bad happen to somebody that happened to Matthew Perry. And honestly, I'm going to miss him so much. But you know what? I don't know what's going to happen to either of this guy, because another Perry's back in the news, and that's Tyler Perry, and he's got some really bad allegations going against him, guys. Woof. I don't know if you guys heard about this, but Derek Dixon, now he was on The Oval, one of Tyler Perry's shows, a regular on there for a long time, and he's come forward and he's accusing Tyler Perry of sexual assault, sexual harassment, and retaliation in a $260 million lawsuit. Now, Tyler Perry's denying all these charges, but he's actually claiming that Tyler Perry uses influence and provided vulnerable men with acting positions, roles, show contracts, cars, and elaborate money and everything. And once they were actually hooked, he would show them that he would say they'd have to give him favors, engage in Perry's perverted desire for sexual gratification. And if they did not go for that, he would kill their characters off and show an actor the door, pretty much. And so Dixon came forward and said that Tyler Perry had allegedly groped his buttocks, attempted to force himself on Dixon. There was a situation that reminded very much about the Kevin Spacey allegations that came out years ago, guys, too, where he said that he had fallen asleep in the guest room of Tyler Perry's and woke up with Tyler Perry on top of him, trying to have sexual acts with him as well. So he's going after him. Now, this is getting a big breakthrough thing. Tyler Perry's denying all the allegations. He's saying right now that this is just like, a shaken actor trying to come after him. It's all a scam. We'll have to wait and find out how this plays out. But it's really bad allegations for Tyler Perry at a time where his new movie is blowing up on Netflix. His career might be blowing up as well. So I think it's very soon until we find out. Well, it's very early in this, I should say. We got some time to find out what's going to happen next. But, another contract, or I should say another lawsuit that's going away, that I'm probably pretty happy, is Ed Sheeran's lawsuit right now is being dropped from the Supreme Court. So great for Ed Sheeran, but horrible for Marvin Gaye's classic library here and his whole library and his whole estate, because they were saying that Let's Get It On was being taken by Tyler Perry for thinking out loud that he had ripped it off. Now, they tried trying it locally, and they had lost, so they went to the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court came forward and said, it's a sequel, Medea goes to jail. Woof. You never know. You never know. But they concluded, though, the song's melody, harmony, and rhythm were too common for this to require copyright protection. So they're saying that, honestly, this is it's just done. It's squashed. So, again, Sharon's probably very super excited about this. But to ask me, they're very close. That songs are very close, but you know what else is very close to me is this idea that Glen Powell is doing a firefighter movie. Now, I heard this rumor for a long time. We talked about it on KRUSE Control, that he was going to be starring in the reboot of Backdraft. But now Ron Howard, who directed Backdraft, is directing this firefighter movie now for Amazon, but it's not Backdraft, but he did direct it, and we got Glen Powell in it. To me, it smells funny. It smells like they honestly were like, hey, we're going to just use this, and we're not going to call it Backdraft anymore. Make it something different and just kind of go with it. We have Ron Howard attached anyways. So, I mean, like, that's what it feels like to me. Feels like it's a little bit of a ripoff. Feels like it's just call it Backdraft, just call it Backdraft. They're not doing that. Christina Hodson's writing this whole thing, and here's the premise, guys. It's not exactly Backdraft according to the premise, but still. Childhood friends, now elite firefighters, must rekindle their fractured relationship with a series of deadly fires sweeping across Texas. Now, is this what Backdraft was supposed to be? And they did a little revamp, a redo, because Twisters didn't do that well. And he's got also coming forward all the Running Man. He's doing all these 80s remakes. Maybe we shouldn't make up the 80s remake guy or 80s, 90s remake. But you know what? To me, come on, guys. Let's call it Backdraft and call it a day. But there might be some fan hate on that too. Just like there's fan hate on, of course, Star Wars these days. And I don't know if you guys saw this, but we talked about this on KRUSE CONTROL a while ago, how they were going to release the very first copy ever before, never seen in since 1970s of Star Wars. 1977 cut of it from George Lucas before any tampering was done. And they did a big showing of this, and people are trashing it. And they're saying it looks terrible, which to me, I'm like, come on, guys. They're saying all the special effects and the practical effects look cheesy. It looks bad. Looks like it's on a sound stage. Looks like cardboard cutouts for the actual control panels. But guys, it was made in the 70s. What do you expect to look like? And of course, that's why he kept adding special effects to make it look better and more improved. So for me, I'm like, leave it a be. It's Star Wars. At least you got a chance to see that original cut. I thought it was all destroyed. But Kathleen Kennedy said, no, this is it. They had preserved the whole copy. So, of course, it doesn't look fantastic, but at least you got to see that magic that no one's seen in theaters in a long time. It's like, can you imagine looking at Dune one more time back in that 80s version, 90s version? It didn't look that great either, as opposed to the new version, which looked fantastic and it's amazing. And now we got some casting for Dune 3, which I know Sean will be super excited about. I know Sean will be. But a little bit of
yes.
A little bit of nepotism going on here, but that's fine. It can happen. It's fine because we have the casting for I gotta say it, Paul Atreides' kids and Zendaya and Timothée Chalamet's kids here. We got newcomer Dakota Wolf Momoa coming in, everybody. Son of Jason Momoa for his very first breakthrough acting role.
Yep. Properly. I wasn't sure about that. I tried to look it up.
Those girls, come on.
Yep, very first breakthrough role for him. And of course, Jason Momoa was in the first Dune. He's going to apparently be a part of this somehow too. I don't know how because his character's kind of gone, but maybe Sean knows better about that. But he's playing they're playing twin siblings. So also we have coming in from Silo. I don't know if you've seen her too, but Ida Brooke coming in to be the twin too. So this is Leto too and Ganima. Is that, am I saying right? Ganima?
Close enough.
Close enough, guys. I'll give it a round of applause. I try my best, guys. I always butcher names. You guys know that well enough when you're watching this. The garbage cut. I'm going to tell you, though, they're coming back to be the twins. Hopefully it's a great movie. I just love that we have Denis coming back to direct this. This is, of course, in the future. We've gotten some time by, and hopefully this is going to be a massive ending because this is going to be Denis' last movie. Yeah, I mean, Angel, what do you expect from those practical effects, too? They did their best. They tried their most. And Jason Momoa is probably excited to be back. We have his kid, at least, in this. Because you know what? He's coming back to the DCU, too, as Lobo. He's got to be excited about that. But James Gunn's talking about that. But James was also talking about Mr. Miracle, guys. Mr. Miracle is coming to the DCU in a new animated film through the DCU studios. Now, Warner Bros. Animation, DC Studios are doing this animated TV version of Mr. Miracle. And if you guys haven't heard about this, I don't blame you because I didn't know about it either, guys. But I know Sean will know a lot about this when we get into it. But hold on, before I get to Sean, this is a 12-issue comic book series that was released. It's a no prison can hold him type of concept, they're saying. I guess Mr. Miracle is trapped in prison. His name's Scott Free. He's a worldwide celebrity sensation known as Mr. Miracle and the greatest escape artist that ever lived. But can he pull off the ultimate trick and escape death itself? That's the question right now. And it's something has gone horribly wrong in this series with a perfect life, and Scott and his warrior wife, Big Barda, have built up for themselves on Earth. So I guess he's going to try to escape. I don't know, guys. It sounds fascinating. It looks like Tony Stark, Iron Man to me in a cape, but that's me. Looks like Iron Man cape. I got it.
Wearing a Doctor Strange cape.
He's Doctor Strange cape. We'll give Sean a second of that because I got to tell you, it's actually a miracle this has happened, but it's more of a miracle we're finally getting an Oscar for Tom Cruise, guys. Tom Cruise is finally getting an Oscar. Finally. Come on, guys. Show him the Oscar. Show him the Oscar. I know. That's what bums me out at this point. How has Tom Cruise never won an Oscar? Guys, friend the show, Tom Cruise. But I gotta say this, after all this time, the Oscars are giving an honorary Oscar, which, okay, cool, at least you're giving him some kind of thing, but it bums me out. This is not even happening at the Oscars, at the Academy Awards. It's happening at the Governor's Awards, November 16th, at the Dolby Ballroom and the Ovation Hollywood Theater. And to me, I'm like, why are we doing it here? Why not at the Oscars? It's a big stage. Let's give Tom Cruise a moment to shine. And honestly, come on, man, he deserves it. But a lot of breaking news, everybody. A lot of breaking news. It bums me out. I love Tom Cruise. I'm happy he's getting honored a little bit. Mr. Miracle's pretty obscure. Before we move on, Sean, 1 second. Tell people what Mr. Miracle is before we move on, because I know you know more than I know about this, and you got some comic book probably behind you. He's Iron Man. I swear he's Iron Man.
Oh, you're fucking wrong. He's not Iron Man. He's from Apocalypse. His name is Scott Free, and his thing is that he's able to escape any situation that he gets in. The ultimate escape artist. You got that right. The comic book that you described, or the synopsis you read, was that supposed to be about the comic book or the show?
The show.
That doesn't. I mean, there's a lot that doesn't happen in that synopsis that happens in the book. This is a beautiful maxi series by Tom King. It's 12 issues, but it deals with trauma, PTSD, identity, love and family, hope and despair, all that kind of shit. It starts off with him trying to kill himself.
Oh,
I'm putting that out there. It deals with also the birth of his son and just like the ever looming threat of apocalypse and all the thing that he has to do with escaping that kind of pressure over him. It's well done. The pacing's really great. The art by Mitch Gerads is fantastic. They put out a deluxe edition, I think, last year. If you can run and go get it, please go get it. I think it's also on Hoopla. But it's one of my favorites from back then, and then it's just been beautifully kind of handled in this deluxe edition as well, hardcover. So he is the son of Darkseid. There was a swapperoo. Anyway, Calabac and Orion. It's some of that stuff. Yeah. There's good characters.
He's an escape artist?
Yeah.
His superpower is that like his big brother puts him in a headlock and he can just get out of it no matter what?
So the New Gods are kind of in vogue right now because they have a new series coming out with Ram V. The big DC comics. I'm sorry, we're going layers here. I apologize, Brian. The big thing with DC is
Ram V, Rambo's brother.
I mean, what do you expect? You tune in on Wednesdays, you know I'm going to fucking go as long as I can get on this soapbox. Thank you. Darkseid is dead in the DC universe right now, and there's a power vacuum happening with the DC All-In Initiative. It launched the Absolute universe, which I've talked about a ton, and this New Gods series by Ram V has been fantastic, reestablishing them, the characters of New Genesis on Earth, and just, kind of going through some machinations of Metron and the Black Racer and all this kind of shit. It's making me care about cosmic comics that I haven't in a long time. So, there you go.
Peppy, gonna watch this, man?
Only if GR buys a ticket.
Okay.
All right, buddy. GR, how about that, man? You gonna do it?
Probably.
Probably? There we go. Yeah, probably, Peppy.
That's as good as you can expect from GR. That's great.
Yeah. Peppy, do you believe that stuff,
Never
man?
gonna happen.
That's what I thought. Well, breaking news, everybody.
Yo, player, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we are live. And if you are able to join our Patreon, please join. Because the Pep Star needs more snickety snacks. Because I'm hungry. Holla back. Love y'all.
KRUSE CONTROL.